What's going on, guys, and welcome to today's video. So today is all about spine health. Having a healthy spine, contrary to popular belief, is not about how much you can backbend, how much you can twist your spine, how much you can flex your spine. It's not the how much, but is how well can you articulate every segment of your spine individually. By having good articulation, you will be able to dissipate forces across all the segment of the spine evenly. And this is gonna result in optimal load management so that when you move through flexion, extension, rotation, all the little segment of the spine can equally contribute to that movement, and that's what I mean having a healthy spine. Let's get straight into it. Okay, guys, the first movement is called bottom up wall articulations. So all you need is a wall. You're gonna place yourself against the wall, and then you're gonna step forward, approximately just one big step forward, and you're gonna bend the knees slightly. Now, you don't want to get all the way down into a squat, just mild bend at the knees, and make sure you have the feet hips width apart. All you have to do is just relax your arms and place as much of your spine as possible against the wall. Some parts of your spine won't touch the wall. It's perfectly normal, as the natural curves of your spine won't allow it to be perfectly against the wall. But what you're trying to do is start with an anterior tilt, so stick your bum out, take a breath in. As you breathe out, you go into a posterior tilt, and then from here, you peel off the wall one vertebrae at a time. Now, intention is everything, guys. So we're only going to do 3 repetitions, but the intention is to make these 3 repetitions as clean as possible. So I'm in my middle back here, really trying to, from my pelvis going up, peeling off the wall, not rushing it, going very, very slow. I'm in my upper back, try to really lift everything. Once I get into my cervical spine, around C7, what you can try to do is drive your head into the wall gently, activate your spinal extensor muscles, and see if you can lift your entire neck off the wall, bringing your head in neutral. You take a breath in from here, slowly through the cervical extensors right here, control your head going back into the wall, and then the chest comes in, one vertebra at a time. You're gonna round your spine and really bring it back to the starting position. Try to really focus on this one. It might look very simple, but it's not. Try to really bend at every segment. Once your lower back gets into the wall, reset by going into an anterior pelvic tilt. You take a breath in. As you breathe out, posteriorly tilt your pelvis and begin repetition number 2. Tucking your tailbone under, lower back lifts, middle back lifts. Slowly feeling every single vertebrae leaving the wall, one at a time. I'm gonna get into my upper back, my cervical spine. From here, first cervical extensor, push the head into the wall, and then slowly lift. Bring your head into neutral, take a breath in. As you breathe out, neck goes back into the wall, and then through your chest, go inside. Send it in and begin to drop one vertebra at a time into your wall. You go nice and slow, controlling every part of it. Once your lower back hits that wall, repeat for last one. Arch your tailbone, you take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck under. Peeling off the wall, going nice and slow. Nice and slow. Pushing the spine against the wall. Lifting it. I'm on my cervical spine here. Extend. Going back. Now upper part of my thoracic spine. Middle part of my thoracic spine. Lower part of my thoracic spine. Now middle back. Lower part of my middle back. Really working with a lot of focus here. And slowly bringing my lower back into the wall without lifting the rest. Okay, the next movement is called top to bottom wall articulations. So we're gonna get into the same exact position as we did before. The back is against the wall. You step forward with your legs, feet hips width apart, bend the knees slightly. From here, put your hands on your thighs. You take a breath in. As you breathe out, the chin goes into the chest, but the upper back is still on the wall. Now here, guys, I lift the upper part of my spine, but the middle part stays on the wall. So while I lift the upper back, the middle back, I'm pushing it into the wall, really trying to emphasize this vertebrae by vertebrae action. And then same here, and this is very hard when you get into the middle back area. So now try to really push that middle back into the wall and lift the lower part of your upper back, flexing through the spine. And then slowly, once you get to your lumbar, see how far you can get. I don't want you to get here because this is a hip hinge. I don't care for you to hinge at the hip. I just need you to keep it honest, go as low as you can, and keep it in your lumbar, and then we begin going back. So lumbar spine, middle back, lower part of my upper back, middle part of my upper back, finally my upper part of my upper back. The head goes into the wall, I take a breath in, and as I breathe out, I go again. So chin to chest, upper part of the upper back, middle part of the upper back, lower part of the upper back, my middle back now. So the segment below is pushed into the wall while the segment above is lifting off the wall. Flex, 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 get in your lumbar, tuck your tailbone, fight for a little bit more, breathe in and breathe out, roll it back, one vertebrae at a time, guys. This is the rule. Rolling it back, last one, big breath in. As you breathe out, chin goes into the chest, upper back lifts, the segment above lifts while the segment below you push it into the wall. Round, 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 round. Now once you get to the maximum flexion you can do, guys, bring your hands behind your head, keep the flexion and give me the maximal rotation you can. So this is a twist, but if you're twisting to the right, don't let your left hip lift off the wall. And then come back to center, bring yourself more into the flexion, make sure your lumbar is not lifting off the wall, and then go on the other side. Twist, twist, twist. So we're combining here flexion and rotation of the spine. Come back to center, flex a little bit more, don't lift the lumbar though, and then rotate as much as possible to the right, fight for more, push the opposite elbow forward as well, come back to center, flex a little further, rotate to the left, more, back to center, just one more, flex deeper, rotate, fight for more, come back to center, flex, rotate, back to center, flex, take a breath in, and as you breathe out, one vertebra at a time, we roll back into the wall, getting into our straight spine position. Alright guys, next we're going to do the same exercises but from a supine position. Just lying on your back, bring your arms overhead and start in an anterior pelvic tilt, so arch your lower back, take a nice long breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to tuck the tailbone under, so pressing the lumbar spine into the ground, and then using your abdominals, it's all core work, it's not from the hip, from your core, you're gonna control the rounding of your spine. So flex your lumbar spine, lift it off the ground, and then peel off the floor one vertebra at a time here. Now obviously your hips, your glutes have to help you in order to lift your hips, but mostly it comes from your core control. I'm on my middle back here, I'm gonna flex, push my upper back into the ground and really lift my middle back, and then once I go into my upper back, I can finally extend a little bit. Keeping the hands on the ground, you take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you go upper part of the upper back, middle part of the upper back, lower part of the upper back, slowly into the middle back. Core control, squeeze your abs and try to really control the descent. Slow and down into the lumbar spine. Start in an arched position, take a breath in. As you breathe out, tucking your tailbone under, peeling off. Don't lift the hands off the floor. The segment above stays on the ground in this one, while the segment below lifts. Control. Come to a little bit of extension here. Take a breath in and go again. Reach the arms up and then you go upper part of the upper back, middle part of the upper back. Focus guys, focus. Middle back. Slowly getting to my thoracolumbar area and rolling everything down with control. That's number 2. We just do one more. Start in an arch. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, tuck under, peeling off. Flex. Keep your rib cage in. From here, flex more. Really helps for me to keep my hand here. Push, so I can really create a little bit more tactile feedback. Upper back, fully extend, and bring your hands in line with your shoulders. So feel your shoulder here, pressing into the ground, and we're going to add a little bit of rotations. Squeeze your right bum, you shift the weight over to your left shoulder, and from here, keeping your hips as much square as possible, lift this right arm and reach as far behind you as possible, rotating the spine. Now bring that hand down into the ground, reset the position, shift the weight over to your right shoulder now, bridge up with your left hip, rotate and reach as far away as possible behind you. Bring your shoulder back into the ground, lift your hips, we just do 2 more. Shift the weight to the left shoulder, squeeze your right bum, reach, 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 tap the floor, come back, shoulder blades on the floor, shift the weight to the right shoulder, left hip comes up, rotate, reach, 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 coming back, last one. Shift the weight over to the left shoulder, bridge up with the right, reach as far behind you as possible, back to center, keep your hips nice and high, shift the weight to the right shoulder, bridge up with the left hip, reach, 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 come back on both shoulders. Now reset your position, arms overhead, a big breath in, and as you breathe out, upper back. Slowly middle back. Controlling all the way down until we get into the lower back area. Perfect. As we did from the wall articulations, we firstly go bottom, top. Now we go top to bottom. So just straighten your legs, flex your feet, bring your arms overhead. Now you take a breath in to start. As you breathe out, the arms go above the shoulders. You tuck the chin to the chest. You begin peeling off the floor 1 vertebra at a time. Now, if this is too hard, just go as high as you can. If you have the core strength, keep pushing your vertebrae into the ground. Flex, 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 flex. Don't lift the legs and reach as far past your toes as possible. Get a nice hamstring stretch here. Relax your shoulders, relax your head, and then I want you to roll your spine back, stacking the vertebrae above the hips. You take a breath in. As you breathe out, hinge with a straight spine, and then from your tailbone, tuck under and begin the control part. Lumbar spine, slowly control. Going up into the middle back, flex more and control 1 vertebrae touching the floor at a time. Upper back, all the way down. Now reach. Reach long, reach long, reach long. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you go hands, head, upper back, push into the ground with the vertebrae. Flex, 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 flex. Don't let the legs lift. Reach as far past your toes as possible. And then stack the vertebrae above the hips. Take a breath in, hinge with a straight back. When you cannot hinge anymore, tuck your tailbone, roll yourself slowly down. We control. Here is where I want you to control it. Lumbar, middle back, upper back. If there is one area that you think you have missed, come up a little bit and then work that area a little bit more. And that's rep number 2. We just do 1 more. Big breath in. Reaching nice and long as you breathe out. Shoulders, head, upper back, middle back. Reach forward. Stretch it. Roll everything back to center. And now from here, hinge with a straight back. Tuck the tailbone, hold it once your lower back hits the ground. Control, try to flex yourself a little bit more. And now from here, rotate as far to the right as possible, back to center. Flex in the middle, rotate as far to the left as possible, flex a little bit more. 2 more on each side. Rotate as far to the right side, back in the middle. Rotate as far to the left side, back in the middle. Last one, rotate as far to the right side, back in the middle. Rotate as far to the left side, back in the middle. And now control. One vertebrae at a time, lowering on the ground. Relax your arms, bring your right knee into your chest, grab it with your left arm, just a nice little twist to the left, back, left knee into your chest, grab it with your right arm, just gently pushing it over to the side, pop, coming back to center. As we did all our articulations mostly in a flexion-oriented way, we're going to articulate our spine in extension. So all you have to do is just go in a prone position like this, relax everything on the floor, the back of your palms is on the ground, from shoulders on the floor as well. And then from here, widen the legs just a tiny bit, and then we're gonna start peeling off the floor. First your nose, then your chin, then your upper back, then your middle back. Once you get to the middle back, I want you to press your hands back. As you press your hands back, turn them out. So this is gonna help you open up through the chest a little bit more. And now here, if you have the strength, squeeze that middle back, lower back, sort of thoracolumbar area, and extend a little bit more without lifting your legs. And then here, control. So middle back, upper back, slowly, one vertebra at a time, back of the palms down, head on the floor. We just do 3, okay? So again, nose, chin, upper back, arms come up, they begin turning out, middle back lifts. Now, thoracolumbar area, lower back, squeeze, up, 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 control down. This is about controlling one vertebra at a time, guys. Next one, find the end and fight for more, guys, okay? So, head, upper back, middle back, arms turn out, get as high as you can, keep it there, and now from here, push the left hip into the ground and rotate to the right without lifting the right hip off the floor. Come back to center, on the other side, twist, 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 twist to the left, come back to center. Twist, 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 twist to the right, come back to center. Lift a little bit more. Twist, 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 twist to the left, come back to center. One more. Rotate to the right, back to center. Don't lift the legs. Rotate to the left, back to center. Control the way down. Control. Slowly lowering to the ground. Now next, you bring your hands shoulder line, and I want you to extend wrists, driving the palms away from you. So this is gonna stretch your forearm muscles, your bicep muscles, if you're very tight, even your chest and shoulder muscles. And now from here, we're gonna try to do the same exact thing, peeling off the nose first, the chin, the upper back. Once you engage in the upper back, you can start to lift the arms. Middle back, lower back activates, drive the fingers up, and now slowly control. Don't move your hands backwards, guys, okay? Keep them in line with your shoulders. Control, control, slowly control. One vertebra at a time, lowering down. Number 2, extend the wrist, lift the head, lift the arms upper back, go one vertebra at a time, middle back, lower back, up, 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 control down. Engage in those back muscles, guys. Okay, last one, extend the wrists, head lifts, arm lift, upper back, middle back, lower back, all the way up nice and strong. Now rotation to the right without moving the arm back, just keep it in line. Rotate, back to center, lift more. To the left, rotate, 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 back to center. Keep both hips on the ground. Rotate, 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 back to center, lift more. Rotate, 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 back to center, lift more. Last one. Twist, 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 twist. Come back, lift, twist, 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 twist. Come back, control everything down. Okay, next, let's bring the hands behind the head, same process. Start by widening through the elbows, lift the head, upper back lifts, middle back engage, try to push it into the ground to lift that middle back a little bit more. And now engage in your lower back, push your hips into the ground, squeeze those last few centimeters, widen the elbows, and then slowly control. Control every part of your body, controlling down to the ground. We go for number 2. Widen through the elbows, head comes up, lift the upper back, lift the middle back, engage in the lower back, lift, 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 control, control, slowly. We have one more with the rotations. So make sure your legs are not lifting off the ground. Widen through the elbows, head, upper back, middle back, everything comes up. Rotate as much as you can, back to center, lift, rotate, back to center, lift, twist, 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 back to center, lift, rotate, back to center, lift, last one, rotate, back to center, lift, twist, back to center, roll it down. Hard work, guys. You can go in a child pose to just lengthen that lower back real quick. Alright guys, next we're gonna go on all fours. Shoulders above the wrists, hips above the knees. We're going to move through a cat and cow motion, thinking of our spine as a one entire piece. So these are called global cat and cows. So all you have to do is take a big inhale, lift the head, drop the chest, stick your bum out, keep your elbows straight, and extend your spine maximally. From here, you do the opposite. So take a breath out, flex the chin into the chest, push the chest inward, posterior tilt, push the floor away, round as much as you possibly can. We go for 4 more. Inhale, everything drops, engage in your back to extend a little more, don't bend the elbows, and exhale, flex everything. Push that floor away, squeeze your core to flex a little more, and then 3 more. Inhale, and exhale. 2 more. Inhale, and exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Round everything. Beautiful. Okay guys, we're gonna move on with the next movement, which is going to be Hindu push-ups. Now in the Hindu push-ups, there is a beautiful spinal wave mixed with a little bit of shoulder strength, which is never a bad thing. So we're going to get started on all fours, and for the Hindu push-ups, you want to have the shoulder a little bit backwards than the level of your hands. So let's say here. And then all you have to do is bend your elbows without flaring them out. You want to keep them sort of tucked in, and you're going to stick your bum out, and you're going to bring your nose into the ground, keeping your shoulders down. And then here it starts the wave. So you swing your nose forward, you swing your chin forward, and you start to lift the chin off the ground while you keep the chest into the ground. And then from here, control the slide with your arm strength, bring your hips into the floor and push yourself all the way up into an upward dog. You can keep your elbows bent in the upward dog and really arch through the spine, or if that's okay with you, just straighten your arms and lengthen that front body. From here, tuck the chin to the chest, round your spine, and we begin. For rep number 2, we do 10 in total. So bend your elbows, nose touches the floor, chin touches the floor, chest touches the floor, stomach touches the floor, hips, and all the way up, round. Repetition number 3. Nose, chin, chest, stomach, hips, and all the way up. Number 4, nose, chin, chest, stomach, hips, and all the way up. 5, nose, chin, chest, hips, all the way up and round. And 6, nose, chin, chest, hips, up and all the way around. Try to really find that segmentation through the spine, guys. So here, nose, chin, I'm gonna begin sticking my chest out, arching my spine. Now I arch my upper back, my hips are on the floor, arch my upper back a little bit more, stretch, round here, one vertebra at a time. That's number 7. Let's go for 3 more. Nose, chin, chest, stomach, hips, all the way up and round. 2 more. Nose, chin, chest, stomach, hips, stretch, all the way up. Last one, guys. Nose, chin, chest, stomach, hips, up and round the spine. Beautiful. So there is a harder variation of this movement, which is with the knees off the floor. And if it's too intense on your arms, feel free to do the next 5 repetitions with the knees on the floor, as we just did our 10 reps. If you want to challenge yourself and you want to learn something that really feels good and you really strengthen your shoulders in a great way, give it a try. So you're going to start with your knees off the floor and shift the body back. Now, it doesn't matter if your heels touch the floor, if you're open to the shoulder, it doesn't really matter on this particular movement, because For the moment, we just want to try to keep the weight back, bend the knees, and focus on articulation of the spine, not on hamstrings length. So all you have to do is tuck your elbows in, begin the descent, nose, chin, chest, arch, roll your stomach on the floor, hips, up. And then from here, round, 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 round. Go back in your starting position with your knees off the floor, bend your knees, open your shoulders, go again. Nose, chin, chest, rib cage, roll, extend, up, and round all the way back. For number 2, straight away into number 3. Nose, chin, chest, stomach, hips, up, rounding back. Number 4, nose, chin, chest, stomach, hips, all the way up and round. Last one, guys, let's get it. Nose, chin, chest, stomach, hips, arch back and round. Brilliant job, guys. All right, guys, we're going to finish the class with some standing work. So working on the sides, we're going to stand with the feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart. The knees are soft, and you're going to lift your chest, keep your back neutral. From here, hands by your legs, you're going to side bend the head to one side, and then use your obliques to side bend and reach as far down your leg as possible. Really finding the end, fighting for a little bit more. The rib cage on the opposite side opens up. So imagine really these popping out, and then bring it back to center. We go for 5 total. So we did 1, let's go for number 2. Down, down, down in the side bend, reach for more, reach for more, reach for more, back. Working those side. Bring the ear down to the shoulder as well. Squeeze those obliques, deep side bend, bring it back. 3. Don't roll that right shoulder forward. Keep it in line with your body. Open it actually towards the ceiling if you want more of a side bend stretch. And bring it back. Last one, guys. Head, go down, fight for more, fight for more, fight for more, for more. Bring it back to center. Okay, other side. Let's get it. Bend the knees, drop the head, reach, 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 and back. 1. Open the rib cage on the opposite side, don't forget. And up. 2. Press the top shoulder back, up. 3. Squeeze that side body, up. 4. Down, 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 down. Open the rib cage on the opposite side and all the way up. 5. Now, next level is by bringing the arm up. So you don't want to have the elbow bent, you want to have it nice and straight. You're going to start by taking a big long breath in, shrugging the shoulder up to the ear. As you breathe out, drop the head, side bend, press this top arm, press it back, and fight for more. Reach, reach, reach as long as possible, and bring it back to center. Lift it up, breathe in. Shoulder comes up to the ear, side bend, side bend, side bend, more, 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 more. Open that side body, reach down with the hand, and bring it back for 2. Coming up, reaching nice and long, side bend, bend the knees, press the arm back, don't bend the elbow, and bring it down for 3. You got 2 more. Coming up, shoulder to the ear, breathe in, let the head go down as the shoulder come up. Bend the knees, reach for more, and down. Let's go for 1 more. Reach up, reach up, reach up, breathe in, and breathe out. Reach, 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 fight for more, fight for more, fight for more, and back to center. Okay, other side, left arm comes up, shoulder goes up into the ear, take a big long breath in. As you breathe out, drop the head, but keep shrugging up the shoulder. Reach, 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 reach for more, reach for more, reach for more, reach for more. Open the rib cage on the other side. And back to center. Again, coming up, shoulder nice and tall, breathe in, breathe out. Open all this space, rotate it towards the ceiling and side bend, open it up. Bend the knees and back to center. 2. Number 3, up, out, open it up, open it up, open it up, open it up, and 3. Number 4, up, and 4. 1 more to go. Breathe in, up, open the chest, breathe out. Find the end, find the end, find the end, fight for more, press the shoulder back, and all the way back to center. Good, widen your stance, bend the knees. Level 3 is going to be with arms up, both arms nice and tall. Take a big breath in, shrug the shoulders up. As you breathe out, bring it to one side. You can rest your head on the bottom arm, just rest. And side bend, side bend, side bend, side bend, side bend, side bend, more, 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 more. Press this arm back and bring it back to center. We only do 3 with double arms. Breathing up, breathe out, side bend, side bend, side bend, side bend, more, 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 more. Back to center. Shrug the shoulders up, breathe in, breathe out. Press that top arm back. Side body, squeeze, 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 and all the way up. 2. Breathe in, breathe out. Side bend, more, 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 and all the way up. Last one. Breathe in, shrug the shoulders to the ears, lengthen up. Breathe out. Deep, 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 deep. Back to center. 1 more. This is a lot of core work, guys. Reach, 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 more, 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 and all the way up. Okay, just circle your shoulders backwards for 5, backwards for 4, backwards for 3, and 2, and 1. And now, final stretch. Interlace your fingers, create sort of a pistol shape with your arms, straighten the arms overhead. The head can pop forward, but bring the shoulder as high as you can behind you. Rest the head on the bottom arm, take a breath in. As you breathe out, bend the knees and go for your side bend. Side bend, deep, 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 and hold. 10, 9, 8, open the rib cage on that stretched side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control back to center. Relax the arm real quick for a second. Bring them up. Interlace your fingers. Make your pistol shape. Pop your head forward. Shrug up. And let's go. Press the head against the bottom arm. Breathe in. Breathe out. with the bottom arm, you can really pull, reach away, pull the arm into more of a stretch and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly back to center and let your arm relax. All right, we are at the end of this episode. This final exercise is complete optional. We're gonna use a full foam roller. If you have the half side one, it's going to work as well, but not as much as the full side. You can adapt by using maybe a yoga mat like this, but it's not quite the same as the foam roller. So either you have it or you just skip this part. Consider the work for today done. Now, you're going to set up by placing the roller on the floor behind your back. The legs are straight for the moment, and you want to position your thoracolumbar junction in the roller. So it's just about here, sort of the beginning of your lower back, and you place it there in your roller. The hands are going to be behind your head. All you have to do is control with your core your body descending into an extension, and it's going to be an extension coming from that specific thoracolumbar junction. So you want to extend, extend, extend. Go as far as you feel comfortable. I'm just going to use the floor as a reference. So I'm going to see if I can tap the floor from here. Take a breath in. As I breathe out, chin to chest, rolling myself back. And then I go for rep number 2. Breathing in, bending at the thoracolumbar junction, keeping my bum on the floor, extending, widening the elbows, and breathe out. Bring it back. So that's 2 done on that specific segment. All you have to do is slide yourself a tiny bit further forward so you can work on the segment just above the one you've just loosened up. So you go like that, make sure he's in the proper spot, hands behind the head, 2 more reps. Down you go, open up, open up, open up, widen the elbows, bring the shoulder to the floor if possible, breathe out, back to center. Number 2. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, bend from that area. Try to actively bring yourself down, not just passively using gravity, but squeeze the muscles of your back and really stick that chest out. Stick your rib cage out, stretch, and bring yourself back. Rep number 2. Now, slide the bum a little bit further forward, and you work the segment just above. Open up, open up, open up, open up. Head to floor, shoulders to the floor, open through the chest, really bend from that area. Now this area around the upper back, it tends to be frozen on most of us. So that's where you really want to spend a little bit more time. Maybe do a little bit more reps. Don't just stop at 2, maybe do 5. Open, 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 more, fight, stick your chest out. And bring it back. I'm just gonna stop by doing 2 reps, and we're gonna slide ourselves a little bit further forward here. We're gonna work around the upper part of the upper back. Really bending from that area is very challenging. Keeping the rest of the spine arched as well. Touch the floor with the head if possible. Shoulders back. Stick your chest out actively. And then bring it back. Let's just do 1 more. So engage in the back body, and you go. Open, 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 open. More, 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 more. Push that head into the floor. Actively fight and look for more range. And bring yourself back. So that's it for today, guys. Again, this was completely optional, but if you really have the chance to get your hands on one of these, is really gonna help you, because with the help of gravity and the foam roller, you can really target those frozen areas of your spine, and you can really unlock them quicker. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the class. I really hope your spine feels a little bit looser and a little bit free to move, of course. I know this work, it can be a little bit boring at times, but trust me, keep doing it. In the long run, your spine will definitely thank you. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that like button, it really means a lot, and help me spread the message about good quality movement in an industry where misinformation is too much. Thanks again for joining the video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.